Hello, dear students! Today's lesson is about some workbook exercises related to grammar. Let's deal with some information about the grammar and then we're going through the exercises together. So remember from the last time we discussed about the passive, and I have actually prepared a table here for you to revise some information about the passive into the present simple and in the past simple. So how do we transform in present simple the sentence from active to passive? For example, we have in affirmative, they make films in India. How do we transform the sentence? By keeping in mind the sentence in the active, the structure. So we have film that goes the subject of the passive sentence are made in India. We have transformed the verb by keeping in mind what? We have the verb to be in the appropriate tense plus the past participle of the verb. What about the negative? They don't make films here. Films aren't made here. Interrogative one. Do they make films in Australia? Are films made in Australia? So this was some information about the passive into the present simple. What about the past simple? How do we transform the sentence from active into the passive? Again, we should keep in mind the structure. They released it last Monday. So, how we transform the sentence from active into the passive? We say, it was released last Monday. So, keep in mind how do we use the tense of the verb into the passive. So, we have the verb to be in the tense of the active verb, and then the past participle plus the past participle of the verb. What about the negative one? We have they didn't release it last Tuesday. It wasn't released last Tuesday. And what about the interrogative way? We say, did they release it yesterday? Was it released yesterday? So this is the way we transform the sentences from active into the passive. But you should keep in mind what? When do we use the passive? When we are focused more at the action, not to the person who did the action. Let's practice now some exercises together about the grammar. And we have the passive here of the present simple. We're going to fill in with is or are. We have 9 sentences and we're going to put the verbs in their right order by keeping in mind that we are talking about the passive of the present simple. So, traditional Irish music is played on the tin whistle. New films are released every week. Millions of dollars are spent each year on advertising. Children's TV programming is considered to be very profitable. The actor's new movie is expected to become a box office hit. Actors are asked to read the script aloud so the writer can see if it sounds right. Acting classes are often taken by famous actors to improve their skills. Almost 1/3 of music CDs are pirated. It is illegal. George Lucas is best known as the creator of the Star Wars films. So these were the verbs we filled in to form what? The passive into the present simple. Now, let's go on with another exercise. And these are some steps to the theater production, but the main idea is to put these verbs in brackets into their correct form. We're going to complete the sentences together by keeping in mind that these are steps to theater production and the verbs given here. So, first, the rights to the play are bought. A good location is found. A budget is made that includes all the costs of the production. The production staff are hired to help with lighting, set, design, etc. The director is selected from among the many available. So we have is selected. Auditions are held for actors and actresses. The costumes are designed. Rehearsal are planned by the director. The play is promoted through the media, and tickets are printed for the show. As you see here, again, we have the passive into the present simple. So let's go on with another exercise about the passive, and we're going to rewrite the newspaper headlines by using past simple. So these are the headlines, the newspaper headlines. Pete nominated for Best Actor, 27 people killed during the ice storm, film studio destroyed by fire, actress caught stealing sunglasses, filming postponed after leading actress fell, 14 injured at anti-war protest. So these were the headlines, and we're going to put them into the passive by keeping in mind that we should use past simple. So let's go on. Pete was nominated for Best Actor. 27 people were killed during an ice storm. A film studio was destroyed by fire. An actress was caught stealing sunglasses. Filming was postponed after the leading actress fell ill. 14 people were injured at an anti-war protest. So this was the way how to actually transform the headlines into the passive by keeping in mind to use the tense of the verb into the past simple. Let's go on. Make a passive sentence from the words in brackets. So we have the words here in brackets, and we have to fill in the sentences properly. Let's go on. So, was the actor good? And we have the words here, and we say yes, he was nominated for an Oscar. What happened? Indonesia was hit by a tsunami. Why was he late? And the sentence is, he was stopped by the police for speeding. Let's go on. Have they opened the new mall? Actually, yes, the opening ceremony was held last week. So this is the way we should fill the exercise by putting the words in their right order to make sentences, again by using the passive. Let's go on with another exercise. We have 3 options for each of the sentences, and we have to choose the right one. Who was the music for the ballad The Nutcracker composed Tchaikovsky? So we have a missing preposition here, and let's read the right preposition in the sentence. Who was the music for the ballad The Nutcracker composed by? Tchaikovsky is, so we have by as the right preposition here. The Golden Globe Award ceremony, and we have a missing verb here, last week. The Golden Globe Award ceremony was held last week. So we have alternative C. We have again a missing verb here. The Harry Potter films all set in Britain? Yes. And we have where the Harry Potter films all set in Britain? Yes. And let's go on with the next one. Where? We have a missing verb here. William Shakespeare born? Where was William Shakespeare born? So let's go on. the Old Globe Theatre, and we have three alternatives, by a fire in 1613, and we have the Old Globe Theatre was destroyed by a fire in 1613, and the last one, we have the film. We have a missing verb here to win an Oscar this year. And how we should fill the sentence? The film is expected to win an Oscar this year. So, this is the way we should fill the exercises by using the right alternative. So, let's pass to the homework for next time. You are going to write 5 sentences into the active. Then you should rewrite those sentences into the passive form. Be careful and keep in mind what I've told you before about the passive. I want to thank you for your attention and see you next time. Goodbye.